Alright, coming back to techniques. Yeah, um, this is another technique of me to do the concept. So normally, just now I've already showcased on Krita. Alright, I've showcased on how to do this. Yeah, with
Mm-hmm.
basic shapes and so on and so forth. I'm not going to go super hyper professional. This is fundamental. It takes a
Yeah.
couple of weeks for you to get it to a different level. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Second is this is the sketching technique. Okay, sketching or scribble. I would say scribble. Okay, when you scribble like this, you are very loose. See,
Mm.
you scribble, you erase, and don't press too hard. And so you must have like that. You get what I mean?
Um,
Okay.
yes, but why?
Yeah, just relax and do that kind of like I'm trying to get the form. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
get the look and feel. See, with simple line and trying to capture that look. You can see? Okay, one. It may not look exactly great, okay, but you're just doing it. By in your head, you already have the basic forms.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, then do that, do that, do that. Okay, you can see the head, and eventually, I'm just going to show one. I'm not going to show too much because then it can be confusing. So I got this. Another one is it's not great, but okay lah to start off with. Here I'm just going to give my ideation process. I'm just showing you the ideation process. I'm going to make this canvas smaller. Okay, I'm going to make it round like this, and then I'm going to say this is the head, this is the body, I mean the torso. Okay, and this is the leg, this is the hand, this is the hand. Okay, so the scribble here is to get, because the face is like this, using the beetle's head. Then I'm going to draw one big line here, big line here. I'm going to make it more smaller, so it's a bit more menacing rather than big button eyes. Button eyes normally gives you that friendly look. Remember?
Oh,
You get what I mean?
I thought big guys are more scary.
Depending.
Yeah, depends.
Yeah. So sometimes the big eyes can be like really menacing like this, but if it's roundish because the
Oh,
entire,
because head is brown. Yeah, yeah.
it becomes cute.
Mm, yeah, true.
Right? But if
True,
it's
true.
small, see it's this big shape, and then this is
Small eyes, yeah.
the hunch it has, right? And
Mm-hmm.
then a small head. You can see,
Yes.
and then you can have the creature's tentacles here, sort of. Yeah, the two in a wisdom tooth or whatever not. Yeah, and then see that this is the. I'm just roughly drawing this, and then I have him a little bit skimpy like that. Hunch, simple, right? And then the leg. Again, this is the thigh. This is the leg. Can see now?
Coming together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So once you have this in mind, say you like this, you don't like this. So what you can do is, because there's a lot of ample of YouTube videos outside there, professional
Yeah.
artists has already done this. Yeah. But I'm not saying that no, this. I'm not saying
No
this is
one
the
right
best
away.
best, but at least you can kickstart. You know the
Mm-hmm.
idea behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste. Yeah, Control C, Control V, and this time around I will change.
Mm.
I'll make it more bam.
Oh, yeah, looks more like I don't know, dangerous
Yep.
because there's a triangle.
Yeah. Can see now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks more menacing.
So two different things, right? So from
Mm-hmm.
here you want to add some more. If you want to have more, like horns and stuff like that. So it becomes more and more, you know, menacing over time.
Yeah.
And if you want it to be more friendly for the other character, you can just release this. Can see the difference?
Yes.
Okay. He's more cuter,
Mm-hmm.
perhaps. Or maybe he's not cuter, he's still cynical, but he is he has a different approach. Okay. Can see now? Two different sets. I'm not going to change entirely on the other components, like the other body parts and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off with the head first. Yeah, because this is the high priority. Yeah, where you're going to look at in terms of readability. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is where you're going to read, and this is the secondary. This part. Yeah, and normally this is to support. Yeah, the body is depending. Yeah, it can be secondary, it can be the third place that you're looking at, or the spot that you're looking at. Am I making sense? If you want to
Yes.
have more, so you see, first thing is in terms of readability, you'll start from here, eventually go to the body, and then go to the leg, or it can start from here, it can go to the leg first, then the body. Am I making sense? So there's three different types of components that you can look at. Yeah, so I've merged this together, and maybe I'll just erase this. So this one you take a time during your, when you're working at your own pace, okay, and then you can share it to me maybe
Okay.
tonight.
I'll try. I'll try.
Yeah, so tonight or by this week lah. Or if you're coming for next class, then you can just work on this for the
Oh
entire week.
yeah. Hey, that's good.
Yeah,
That's actually a good idea. Yeah.
okay, so can
Mm-hmm.
so once you
Yes.
have this rough idea, so see which is the readability. So here what I can do is I can go with 50% opacity, yeah, brush, and I'll just paint over.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, with just one. So it's a creature, but it's a human-like creature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it is standing. Okay, it has this silhouette on this. Okay, can see now,
Yes.
and big shape. Just paint over, and then only you look at the values and so on and so forth.
Mm.
Okay. So I
Yes.
believe there's a lot of informations given. I think more than this, it's going to kind of like make you confused. If too much, you're overwhelmed. So
True.
what I would strongly recommend is find how to blend things together. Fair enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which means
Yeah.
if you find it easy to use the shapes, right, and form blocks to draw or to concept it, use this. Or you can use the scribble technique, or you can use whatever technique outside there, photo bashing and so on and so forth. But before you go for photo bashing, or before you go for anything super colorful and so on and so forth,
Mm-hmm.
as to make yourself even better, I would strongly suggest you to go with this sketching step by step. Then you break the norm of yours to make it more nicer and nicer and nicer. Am I making sense?
I think I understand.
Yeah, one
Yes.
step at a time, because
Mm-hmm.
we know for here is the ideation, right? Ideas. How do you want to convey idea? Second class supposedly, yeah, is to fill in the colors and value and you know cleanups. Third is your polishing and portfolio or profiling. Okay, so this is the step of all this workshop. Okay, dokie.
Okay.
All right. So here there are techniques on YouTube that you can look at. Yeah, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of other techniques of from different professionals. So just be careful. Yeah, because those are professional.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like most is either very professional or very professional. There's no like
No basic. Yeah.
yes.
So a lot of them, I do kind of like look at them and see, whoa, I learned a lot from them. But at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, you need to know, okay, there's sometimes there's too much. Yeah, for you, for any beginners. Sometimes you look at it, oh gosh, how the
Yeah, it's like
how
first
did you
draw
even
two
get
circles, now
there?
go to an draw an owl. It's like what?
Right. So how do you get there? So the thing is, you need to know what you want to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So put together your example, yeah. So I'm going to take some insects, okay. If this is what the insects that you're looking at, yeah. So what you have to do, you have to bring this images inside here, right? Point example. Oh, and,
Go. It's gone. Okay, it's
yeah,
back.
because I'm having a lot of softwares opened.
Hmm.
Okay, so something. Is it even? Ah, gosh.
Mm.
Okay, example. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm just going to show you examples. Huh? And say all this can be found from Pinterest. Okay, so I'm going to just throw this. This is for the head. Okay, put all together. Okay, example. And then this is what your task is. Yeah, and say you're looking at these two beetles. Sort of, you like that face, and then you like this grasshopper body shape. Okay. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. Why? See, my memory is going off. Okay, say you like this three. You can have couple of it. Yeah. So you have all this together as your reference. You merge it as a reference. Okay.
Yes.
So from your reference here, okay, you can make it smaller or bigger.
Oh.
Hang on, there's too much of.
Tabs.
Yep, because we are running two different things, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see if this. Oh, never mind. So you get the idea behind it.
I get the idea.
Yeah. So okay, say you have this. Yeah. So from here, what you're going to do is, this is step number one. Okay, number one, get your reference. Okay, this one, create a mood board. We call it as a mood board, right? So you pick in all these components, and then from here, what you should do is, if this is head, okay, I'll just go with the greatest pink. Okay, are you referring to the head? Are you referring to the eyes? You get what I mean?
Yes.
You have to circle like this. So when you're referring back to this, you can, oh, okay, now I understand what exactly am I picking from this image. Not blindly just put there. Am I making sense? Yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
So be very precise and see what you need to do. What are you picking from here? So the face here, the head is, if it's, you're deconstructing information. Okay, extracting information from a reference. So it's very square, I kind of like this. If it's very sharp, triangle-ish, then I may use this. So what kind of components that you're picking from your reference? If here you're looking at, the body shape or the entire body shape, you're looking at inclusive of the leg, and what are you combining, and so on and so forth. Just write a little note here. No need note, like, a point. So this is the upper body. Okay, can see here, this is the legs, and so blah blah blah. Make sense? Hello, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here. I'm here.
Alright, so after you finish this, then once you finish this, now of course you have the brief. This you have already known the brief. All these steps is coming during the process. Okay, so fantasy creature, right? It can be a fairy, it can be a whatever, right?
Yeah.
But you have to make sure that you name it. Yeah, what type? Okay, you decide your type. Okay, make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a fairy, or if it's a what type? Yeah,
Insect.
whichever, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
that kind of like, you feel good on doing. I don't want to force you just
Yeah,
yet,
yeah, yeah.
because when you will have that, all that, particular directions, or a confirm thingy when you're starting to
Yeah,
work.
yeah.
Now it's more on learning, so don't beat yourself too much. Yeah, but you need to know, you have to start practicing. Yeah, so what
Yes.
type? So is it a, alien, alien, or it can be a fairy, it can be a boss, a villain, or whatever not, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then once you know that, get the reference. Okay, ref done. Okay, checked. Number 2, now start extracting information from here. Reference, extract info. Remember, shapes, so mostly it's going to be like, it's going to be on triangle-ish, because it's a menacing character. Okay, so type, your main is extract info, your main, identify your main, human, form, or animal,
Mm.
or what kind of form as a big picture. Okay,
Yeah.
then use your shapes. Okay, in big picture is, okay, this is the head, and then moving on to the body. Okay, everything kind of like square, doesn't need to be perfect square, perfect triangle. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so approximately lah. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so approximately, once you have that, because this is sketching, later on you can make a beautiful one when you're doing your, when you go for the master classes and so. Okay, and then
Yes.
a little bit of a leg and a leg. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
right. You know the type, you know the extract information. Now you can just start focusing on where is your third, is your focal point. Okay, if this is the head you're looking at, like how I did before, this guy here, yeah, then focus on that. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Right, so if I were to bring this further, yeah, so let me just show you what can be done. Right, say I like this, I'll just take this too. Okay, this is what you can do. Do you have Photoshop video?
Oh,
No,
but it's fine. Whatever I do, I think if I know the function, I think I can.
okay, so the function is practically, there's only two things.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm using a brush to brush
Yeah.
out, using a fill tool. So practically in Krita is the same thing, like how
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
showed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's for now. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what you can do is, if I were to bring this further, I will do a little line over. See that? So this is what you can do when you have already mastered. You can see? Even this is still rough. This is if you have already understood the anatomy and so on and so forth. It's still scribbling, huh? Can see now? So what I'll do is just draw all this roughly, haven't detailed yet. Okay, I'm trying to identify how the look and feel of this character is going to be. Yeah, in a nutshell. And I see this character. Okay, this is cool. This is the eyes, maybe eyes here. Maybe the face is going to be inside here. Okay, and I'm building a creature that is going to be a pest. Okay, example. And then what I'll do is I'll increase the size 70%, fill the color. You can see now.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, reduce the opacity. Opacity, the reason why is you can paint over like a marker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just going to focus on the head. Okay, I'm not going to focus on the body just yet, but approximately like this now. A bus. Okay, now see with this lighting and shadow, this is what we'll do next week. Yeah. Now can you see the character is slowly coming out? Can see?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is
There's four.
sorry.
Then there's form now, so
Yeah.
that's good.
So this is what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Am I making sense? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So this is what over time, if we can work on and you apply all these studies together, this is what I need to know. I practice a little bit, then over time, this is what I want my students to start getting into
I'll try.
later. Okay.
Yeah.
So this one we keep it for next week, but you get the idea, right? So this
Mm-hmm.
is to showcase how, okay, this is what we can do.
Yeah.
All right, this is not to showcase that I can draw better and so on and so forth. Just to tell you, hey, look, there is things that we can look at in this, you know
Mm.
or to
Just a
kind of like,
direction.
yeah, this kind of direction. If we follow this, what can we get, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Again, it doesn't mean that you have to be drawing a serious drawing or style
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. Okay, so this is
Mm-hmm.
my style. You may not
Yes.
like it. You may like the simple cartoonic character. So if you like cartoonic character, then go for the cartoonic character.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
this is what we have for today.
All right.
Any
Thank
questions?
you. For now, no, I guess. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for now, I don't really have questions. I need to work on the thing so that if I have questions, I'll know.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, so build a persona. Don't limit yourselves with if you're gonna come in for next classes and all that. So
Yes, yes.
minimum is three lah. Yeah, look at three.
Mm-hmm.
I would strongly suggest like one one main concept, which means if it's a character like this, you see it's beetle, so it's
Yes.
like a big boss, enemy boss lah. Yeah, but it's based on one thing. I just change a little bit here and there. The body shape is the same. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I just played with the head and the trapezius and so on and so forth. The hunch, all right. Apart from that, the character is the same. Yeah, the character
Mm-hmm.
persona is the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
slightly changes via the look. You get what I mean? So don't overdo, like completely change and totally alienate it to one another.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uh, have some fun and make sure that
Yes.
end of the day it's like you can try out as much as you can.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to set a specific number for you, but you can always try this out to get like,
Yes.
okay, the gist of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think I understand. I'll try right now.
Okay, so I think we are good for today.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
thank you very much for joining the class. I
And thank you for teaching.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope to see you soon for the next class. Yeah?
All right. Yeah.
Alright.
And also one thing.
Yep.
Basically, if you can maybe try to like have it on like Saturday. I know Sunday is me time. Yeah. Honestly, same relatable, but or like my friend. I don't know whether this is right or not, but
Yep.
they say
Let me
tomorrow
stop
holiday.
recording, yeah? Hang on.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.